Hey guys, and welcome back. Just wanted to do another update. I know it's been a little while. It's been about maybe 25 days since I did my last update, and I was on the phase 1 of the program after bariatric surgery. Since then, I have actually gotten to phase 2, and now on phase 2.5. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about how phase 2 was and now how I'm doing since I just started phase 2.5 yesterday. So basically phase 1, you guys remember, was all liquid, protein liquids, anything that was clear liquid or protein shake related. Now being that I was on phase 2 and I did that for 2 weeks, anything that was regular food but it had to be pureed or nice and smooth. So I could do tuna fish, chicken, anything I wanted protein wise, but it had to be blended, like baby food blended. And that was good at first. It took a little while to get used to it because you don't think of eating like that after being a baby. Everything's solid, you chew, you swallow, that's how it goes. After surgery, you have to reteach yourself how to do all that stuff, so you have to do the purees first because it makes it a little bit easier to go down into your stomach, which is now the size of like an egg. So I did enjoy that for the first week, but of course after 1 week of doing things all mushy and whatnot, it kind of gets daunting and tedious and it's hard. But you find new and creative things to do, like you can add sauces if you like. Like I made pureed buffalo chicken. I also did pureed chicken with barbecue sauce, but it was like a low sugar barbecue sauce. So it's good to find some things that you may enjoy just to make it a little bit bearable instead of just doing just plain chicken or plain tuna. Like make a tuna salad. Like I made tuna salad. I also made egg salad, just pureed it so it was a little bit smoother. I know like eggs are nice and smooth anyways, but this actually just made it even smoother and makes it just easier to go down and into your stomach, so it doesn't just like punch your stomach and hit it hard. And it gets your stomach used to something heavier than liquid going through it. Would take me about 45 minutes to actually eat 2 ounces to 3 ounces of food, which you're required to have to fill your stomach. And yes, it's going to take that long. It takes like at least 45 minutes when you first get going. They say you shouldn't take any less than 30 minutes to eat a full meal when you finally get to the point of having any kind of regular food. So if you're eating 3 ounces under 30 minutes, you're probably gonna get sick. So just be warned now. So yeah, I did all that, and I also infused some sugar-free puddings and sugar-free jellos with my protein also, just because I knew that would be nice and smooth and easy to go down also, which really helped because sometimes you just had to break up some of that savory with something sweet every once in a while because your body still craves it, though you no longer can really have a lot of that stuff anymore, and you're not going to eat that much of it. You still have that mindset of, oh my gosh, every once in a while you want something just to like tickles your taste buds. Like you see a piece of cake, you're like, oh man, I would love to have that, but you can't have it because it's not good for you. So having that substitute of like a sugar-free pudding or sugar-free jello that still has that sweetness and maybe that flavor that you're looking for, like you're craving something more fruity, you get like a strawberry or a cherry jello and you add like some protein to that, or you're craving chocolate, sugar-free chocolate pudding I thought was amazing, and then I just infused it with my non-flavored protein, or I sometimes would infuse it with my salted caramel, so it was chocolate salted caramel, so that was really good too. But now I am no longer on the phase 2, but I have graduated to 2.5. So I don't have to eat it pureed anymore, but it needs to be chopped or shredded, like easy to break up. So the other day I made myself ground turkey meat and made a little turkey burger, and then I had some lettuce and I chopped up like a little bit of pickle, and I had that, so it was like three ounces of turkey, 1 slice of pickle chopped up, and some lettuce, and I put some barbecue sauce on that, and it was delicious. I felt like I was on cloud nine. It was so like it was just, I finally was like chewing and enjoying what I was having. And that's what you have to do when you do this. It's like food is not your enemy now. But it's also not something that you're going to be doing to celebrate. It's what you need to get through the day. But you do need to enjoy what you're having. It's not just, oh, I'm just going to put this in my stomach because I have to, No, you want to enjoy it. You have to enjoy it. Just because it's not something that you're going to scarf down a whole bunch of doesn't mean you can't enjoy what you're having. You can still have 3 ounces of pure heaven that's good for you instead of having massive plate of heaven. Like, instead of having a huge lasagna, you can have 2 ounces of that lasagna. But I would probably make it my zucchini lasagna instead of making it that carby lasagna like it used to be with the heavy noodles and whatnot. It's something a little bit lighter on your stomach, but it can still taste amazing. So yeah, I did turkey burger. Today I actually went to Taco Bell because I had to pick up Taco Bell for somebody else, and I just went to them. I was like, look, listen, I just had surgery about a month or so ago, and I can't eat anything with carbs. Is there any way I can just get some of the ground beef in a bowl with a little bit of cheese, some sour cream, and I put some tomatoes in there because I just wanted something to just break it up a little bit, and they had no problem. So don't be afraid to ask, because especially Taco Bell, they won't care to just like leave out the tortilla or leave out the chips. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a Nacho Bel Grande without the chips. And they were like, okay, no problem. And they put everything together. They're like, oh, do you want beans? And I was like, whoa, you're right. I can't have those beans right now. Maybe a little bit down the line, maybe a couple months down the line when I'm on maintenance, I can incorporate those starchy things again. But right now, I was like, thank you very much for asking. I completely forgot. No, I don't want any beans. So I got my meat, I got my cheese, and it was like a bigger portion. I probably got they probably gave me like 5 or 6 ounces of food. I ate my limit, which I knew basically like how much I can eat. I ate it slowly. It took me half an hour because I was eating it in the car on the way home because I was out shopping, and I still have it left. I could probably have it later if I wanted to, or I can save it for tomorrow, or I can do something else with it, or I'll probably just let one of my kids eat it, because usually I don't like eating my leftovers unless I really have to. But it was just nice to know that I could go someplace and just ask for something specific, and they would do that for me. Like, sometimes bigger restaurants won't do that. They're not as accommodating as smaller restaurants, but I was like really excited that Taco Bell did that for me. So they've got my 2 thumbs up for that. But yeah, no, I'm finding so far, since it only was yesterday that I started being able to have the soft chopped up food instead of pureed food, that it's just, I like it a little bit better. It's easier for me now to enjoy what I'm having, and I can't really wait till the next phases to get through. But part of the update, I'll let you know, I did start this in December. For those of you who didn't know, I started my journey of weight loss December 13th, 2017. Sorry about that. And before surgery, which I had April 24th of 2018, I had lost 30 pounds, which was about maybe 10% of my body weight before surgery, which I was only required by my insurance to only lose 5%, which would have been 15 pounds. But me trying to be an overachiever, I just went gung-ho and did everything I was supposed to do the right way. I followed my own course of a diet, which I thought that the keto, low carb, like almost carbless diet was like my best shot. I did follow what the doctors told me to do. It was a lot of leaner meats, but I love my steak, I love my burgers, I love beef, so I didn't really want to eliminate that too much, because that is part of me, who I am. I love it. I won't eat as much of it. I will opt for some healthier options when I can, but with my family, ground beef being the main, and also chicken meats that we do eat around here, it's just easier for shopping wise and just to watch how much I have of it. But since surgery, that I had April 24th, as I said. I have lost another probably almost another like 30-ish pounds. I've lost 60 pounds altogether. So that's a really big accomplishment for me. And I'm really proud of myself, and everybody around me has been super supportive, and I've been super happy with the choice that I made, even though at first when I had the surgery, the very first day, I was like, oh my God, this is horrible. It was just like so crazy. The difference I feel from the beginning when I was sluggish and tired and didn't want to move, didn't want to do anything, wasn't motivated. Now I literally, I'm look a hot mess right now because I just did 20 minutes of Zumba on YouTube because it's cheaper than going to a class. So I feel really good, feeling energetic, and I really wanted to share this with you guys because I feel like there are some people out there that are going through this and don't have anyone to turn to, and I want people to know that, you know, you can do this. It is an option, and it's not a horrible option. It is a hard option. People may think that it is an easy way out of things, but honestly, for people who I know like me and some other people, it's our only option. We've tried everything. We've done everything, and we just can't lose the weight. We just can't stop ourselves, and this is not just a quick solution. It's a tool. It's a tool to help us. It teaches us. It shows us this is what full is. This is how you're going to feel, and this is how you should be eating, instead of, well, let me just have whatever and scarf it down. Because I know me, having 8 children, I used to eat whenever I could, but I used to eat a lot at that time because I felt like I would never have another chance to do it. I didn't make time for myself to do it, and now I am. And it's so much better that I have been making time for myself. And even at work, I've been making time for myself. I told my boss, look, listen, I have to eat at this time. I have to have this at this time. And you can't tell me I can't, because it's, you know, part of my new lifestyle, my new routine. Like, either love it or leave it. And my boss, who loves me, loves it. And he's actually trying to help me out more. I work as a pizza maker. It's also a deli and everything like that, and he's buying new ingredients and new things to help me to stay on track, doing low carb, and making people around the area more low carb and more health friendly, because there's a lot of people that come in and ask for certain things like gluten-free, low carb options, carb-free options, you know, just things that are like more healthy, or keto. Like, they're like, oh, do you have anything that's good for keto, and you know, he can't offer that right now because he didn't have anybody that knew. Now that I know and I'm learning, he's learning too, so it's working hand in hand. So maybe I can start something with him and sell some product at the store that would be keto friendly, low carb friendly, gluten free friendly, for people to have and enjoy and make a little extra cash on that. So here's fingers crossed on that one. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good, working really hard at this, and looking forward to the next phase of things. I am going to be doing some cooking stuff really, really soon. I've got a lot of things going on. I'm going to do some low carb bagels. I think you guys will really enjoy. Have some parties coming up, so we're going to do low carb party food. That I think will be even like more amazing. Some breakfasty type things to help with sweet tooth, some more low carb friendly snacks and treats and cakes and things of that nature. So there's a lot of things going on, a lot of new things going to be happening, great recipes, now that I am able to really eat regular foods again. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end the video now. I really, really hope that I see you guys again really soon. I'll probably have my next video up by next week, or the end of this week. So make sure to watch for that. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and hit the notification button so that you guys can get notified every time a new video gets put up. And please don't forget to leave any comments below. That way I know that what you would like to learn about, what you would like to know, maybe some questions about my journey, maybe some ideas on recipes that you would like to turn from a high carby meal down to a low carb meal, but you just haven't figured out what kind of stuff you can use to do that. We can definitely do that. I've been converting a lot of stuff of my own, and I will definitely do that for you guys. And just don't forget give me a thumbs up if you like this video and you want to see some more. And with that, I'll see you guys later. Bye.